92 FM, Troubled Times Radio. John Autonomy here with you. We got Napalm Death on the turntable, an intense band. You know, as a matter of fact, did anybody see the MTV tonight with Adam Curry? He was doing the Headbangers Ball, and he said, oh, what was it? Yeah, Zodiac Mind Warp, he says. Yeah, the Zodiac Mind Warp new video's coming out, and boy, is it intense, man. Oh, excuse me while I laugh. Oh my God! What? Zodiac Mind Warp intense? Adam Curry, dude, you better check out some Napalm Death, bro. Troubled Times, of course. Absolutely intense. Napalm Death from Birmingham, England. Amazing band. And right here on the line with me, direct from Birmingham, England, is Mick from the band. Mick, say hello.
Hello, California. That's right.
All right.
Yes, this is Mick from Napalm Death, England, Birmingham, and the time now is 1:30, and I'm on actually Troubled Times Radio with John Autonomy, and thanks a lot, John, for inviting me to.
Yeah, great. Well, I'm
say hello and maybe get things across.
Yeah, great you could make it. That was multinational corporations. Could you tell us a little bit about the song?
Right then, well, Multinational Corporations was the intro, and the song you actually played was
Instinct to Survival, right.
Which was written, I think, about 1982. That was by Nick, who, you know, has sung on the A side of the LP. That come from, 1982 from Nick. Roughly, that's just about multinationals in general, all over the world, robbing the rich, robbing the poor to feed their pockets. You know, such companies for me and I, McDonald's, Union Carbide, etc., etc. Just robbing the poor to feed the rich. Basically, it's basically about it. That's all I can really say about it, anyway.
Yeah, I really like that song. Right. So, Mick, can you tell us about the band? What's the current lineup at the moment?
Right then, current lineup at the moment, as you know, we did go through some sticky problems last year after Nick and Justin left in November '86. I managed to keep the band together. I found a new bass player, which was Jim, who played on side 2 of Scum. After we did record the B-side of Side Scum, we did a quick European tour, 6 dates with Ripcord from England, over in Europe, and Jim left after that tour, basically just disagreements with me and him. I still don't know what the disagreements really were, but he did have disagreements with me, and he just said it was best that he left the band.
Oh.
Well, we had Shane from Unseen Terror, who is drumming for Unseen Terror now, and was drumming for Unseen Terror then. He's playing bass for us now, so it's still Bill on guitar, me, Mick, drums, Lee on vocals, and Shane on bass.
Oh, great. And if you could, what are the ages of the band?
Right then, so there's me 20, I was 20 last October, there's Lee 21, Bill's 18, Bill's the youngest, and there's Shane who's 20 as well, so yeah, we're all roughly like around the same age groups, just like Bill's being the youngest of us.
Now, where did you guys play your first show? Do you remember it?
God, well, I joined Napalm Death, so not November, get it right, February '86 I joined. Yeah, February '86, and like I had 2 weeks to learn like 12 songs, which are on the A side of the LP plus a couple of oldies. You know, we had 12 songs for me to learn. Like roughly, we got it together, and the first show was like with Micks from Bristol, England. It went down well. Like, you know, it was my first show ever. Like I'd played live before on stage with a couple of old bands that I drummed for, like, but no, basically it went well. You know, it was a good crowd, good turnout, and they enjoyed it, like, because like the old Napalm Death style, as I say, it was a lot slower that they was playing. It was more influenced by Crass and the Apostles, Subhuman style stuff, and they wanted to play a lot faster. And you know, I eventually wiggled my way into the band, and from on there it just slowly got faster and faster.
Right. Now, for those people that haven't seen or forgot, on the cover of the Napalm Death album, now this is of course on Earache Records out of Nottingham, England. There is a little sticker, and it says debut album by the undisputed world's fastest band. 28 songs of intense, manic, and savagely, remember that word, savagely, brutal, hardcore thrash.
Yeah.
Now, that's quite a sticker.
Yeah, well, that had absolutely nothing to do with Napalm Death. Everyone that's listening, that had nothing to do with us. Okay, it's a fun sticker, and it was something Dig wanted to do, but that had absolutely nothing to do with us, and we're not having another sticker, you know what I mean? Every Earache release that you'll see has got a sticker advertising it, like, sort of thing, and you know, we're not really happy about it, because, you know what I mean, we're not really for, you know, advertising our products, and that's what he's really doing to sell it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's one of Dig's little things, and it definitely won't occur again on the second LP, no.
Because I must say that, you know, a lot of people hear Napalm Death and say, you know, ouch, that's pretty noisy, man, you know, that's pretty loud and, you know, mosh. You guys, I mean, are you the first band to, like, be so fast and noisy?
Oh, no. We're influenced by so many American bands that have especially influenced me to go fast. Like I said, you know, when I was listening to all the early Boston bands, you know, Negative Effects, Impact Unit, Siege, like Deep Wound. Siege and Deep Wound were my biggest influence to play drums fast. You know, when I first heard Deep Wound, I thought, bloody hell. You know what I mean? Christ, how does he play so fast? You know what I mean? That was fast, and I wasn't playing drums at the time, and the only thing I wanted to do was get myself a drum kit and all. You know, to play bloody fast, not to be the fastest, you know what I mean? I don't want to label myself as the fastest drummer, because I'm certainly not. There's certainly faster drummers out there. You know, I've got bands on tape that I listen to that influence me that are faster, you know what I mean? Whether they play fast correctly, you know, without cheating, I don't know, but there are faster bands out there for sure, but no, it's American bands have influenced me to play fast, as I say, from the early Boston days, but then bands like Repulsion was the biggest influence for me.
Oh.
That was the first band that I heard to, you know, go so fast, you know what I mean? That was like mega fast, and then there's Terrorizer from Los Angeles, they're the new band who, you know, a real big influence again for Napalm Death. But no, definitely not the fastest. There are, I don't know, there's equal bands, but I reckon there are faster bands out there. I've got tapes and they sound just as fast, and some, you know, maybe even faster, you know what I mean?
Now, let's talk about drumming for a second. A lot of times, you know, people say, yeah, he's a fast drummer, but he, you know, he cheats a little. Can you let us in on what does that actually mean when you cheat?
God, yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, well, a lot of people, you know, I have mail about that. As I say about cheating, there's a couple of ways to drum. I suppose it'd help people if they're a drummer themselves, they'd know.
Yeah.
God, how could I say it in little drum talk? You can use, or I use, as I say, just, you know, if you can put it, I use my snare drum, the cymbal, and the bass drum. So you've got, if you can imagine, the bass drum and the snare drum is and I play that way, but fast. So, well, if you get but fast.
Yeah.
So that sounds bloody balmy. Then some drummers, like, so when I go fast, you know, but the snare drum and the bass drum are going alternative. You know, they are you know, like you got the bass going and the snare going, but they are alternate. So you know, it's not all together cymbal, snare drum, and bass drum. But you've got some drummers, like you've got the Larm drummer. Now Larm are a fast band, but the drummer cheats. He's playing fast on his hi-hats and his drums, so he's going on his hi-hats and snare. But for his bass drum's only going bum, bum. So bum, bum. So his bass drum isn't going as well. And some bands also, Terrorizer, Repulsion, as I say, you know, I'm influenced by them because of the speed like they play at, but they do cheat. They use two bass drums, so the two bass drums are going and well, when everything's together, snare drum, cymbal, and the two bass drums together, it sounds like you know, really fast.
Yeah.
Someone who's listening might understand what I'm on about anyway. I don't know if you
somebody might
understand any of that, but it does make sense if you are a drummer yourself. You know, you would understand what I'm on about.
Yeah, right, okay. Now, you're also the drummer in a band called Extreme Noise Terror.
Yeah, I've been drumming for Extreme Noise for a year now, yeah.
Oh, how's that going? Okay.
That's excellent, no problems.
Yeah.
So I joined Extreme Noise. I didn't play on their LP, the split LP, Ear Slaughter with Chaos UK. That's been released in America soon. I think, yeah, Pushead's on his way for doing that. But no, I didn't play on that. I joined after that. When did I join? February '87 I joined. Again, the same thing. Their drummer left the band.
Oh.
He just had enough with thrash, hardcore. He just wasn't interested anymore. So
Yeah.
me being good friends with Extreme Noise, they just sent me a letter and just said, please, Mick, can you come and play for us? Because at the time, Napalm Death were going through rough patches then, like there was no guitarist, it was just like me and a bass player.
Yeah.
But we sorted everything out between the two bands and it's been going fine. At the moment we're working on a new 10 tracks for a new 12-inch that we'll release in, I think, July or August. We're recording in May the 15th.
Yeah.
We record 10 new tracks, but everything's going fine at the moment. We did a BBC John Peel session, November. We did 7 songs on that. That turned out great, and yeah, everything's going fine at the moment. It's a long way for me to travel like for practices, you know. I have to travel like 200 miles, but
Yeah.
that's no problem. It's no hassles.
Okay, well, listen, why don't we get a taste of the band Extreme Noise Terror, a cut entitled, in fact, I don't even think we can say it. It's Bull Propaganda, okay? There was a little...
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, can you fill in the missing piece there?
Pardon?
Can you fill in the missing piece, Mick?
Yeah, but you want me to say it or what?
All right, let's get into it. Here it is. Extreme Noise Terror on 92 FM. Amazing stuff there. Extreme Noise Terror. Mick, how did that sound? Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, great. No.